Hey guys, we're back here today with another Stash Busters video, and for this month, which is the month of September, we will be using leftover thickers or alphas. So I have a bunch of sets here, so I'm just gonna give you some ideas and then I'm gonna make my layout. So number one is chipboard thickers. So these thickers are the Dear Lizzie treasure thickers. I'm not sure which collection they came out with, but anyway. So I have just a couple of left that I can't use anymore. So what I would like to do with this is maybe it would be fun to do a border across the page, or a frame on to frame a picture, or to create a shape. And it also adds just some dimension, and I don't know, I really like that idea. But I'm not going to be doing that today. I'm sure some other ladies have used chipboard thickers, so be sure to check everybody else's video in the links below. The other one is foam thickers. So obviously these are not used up, but these are the Rockabye thickers, and they're white foam. So I think these will be really cool to color in different colors and spread them throughout to create a cool background. Again, maybe just to put your photo in the center. Okay. So put your photo in the center and then put strips on each side. And something else, I also think it might be easier for you to use leftover alphas on a page that's related to school, like the alphabet and stuff like that. And that's what I'm going to be doing. It's not because of that reason. I don't really mind doing any photo with thickers, but I thought I'd give you an example. So I'm going to do this picture of my little sister on her first day of school. And then the idea I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna use just regular alphas that aren't that just are shaped paper cardstock alphas. And I do have a full set of them, so they're not really leftover, but I know I'm not going to use them because I don't really like them. They're just too big. They don't add anything extra. It's just another paper element. I've used them once or twice, but just I don't like the look of them. So these are from the Happy Place collection by Fancy Pants. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue all of these down onto my background to create another background. One of my own backgrounds. And then I'm going to put some gesso on top. And then what I might do, if I have enough letters, I'm going to pop dot some words on my page. So as I said, it's not exactly leftovers, but I know I'm not going to use them. I'm just going to end up throwing them out, which is why I'm doing it this way. So this is a fun way, I think, to use up full sets of alphabets, or ones that were rarely used and that you don't like anymore. So yeah, again, you could also use a bunch of stickers. You could use tile stickers. You can use anything that you don't like. So I would throw these out just as I would throw these out, which is why I'm saying it's okay to use a full package, or what's left, a package that hasn't been used more than once or twice, rather than this one, which I used on every single layout for like a year. So yeah, so I'm gonna put you on fast forward now, and I'm gonna start my layout. Hey guys, so now I'm just going through and finding the letters that I want to use for my title, the ones that I want to pop up on my page. And yeah, so I'm just finding all the letters and all the colors that I have at the moment. I'm playing around in what row I want those to be. Then here I'm gluing all of these letters down to fill out my page, and I'm trying not to add the same letter or the same color next to each other. So I start with a strip on the top and then a strip at the bottom, because those are the places I know for sure are gonna be full. Yeah, so just doing that. So now I'm going to trim my photo, which I did print on some photo paper that I just saw there. So I printed that in my inkjet printer, and that photo paper is just a matte finish, and it was, I think, maybe $5 or $6 for 30 sheets from Target. So I thought I'd try that out. It's okay. It's not the greatest, but I think it's okay for last minute printing jobs. So here I'm just filling in everything else, and as you can see, that white space that I penciled in is where I want to put my photo and my popped up words, or as I said, my title. So I am using some Scotch glue. It's the dual applicator wet glue, and I'm using the thicker side of this. And sorry about my head there. So I'm cutting down those letters at the bottom because they overlapped into my space that I didn't want to have anything in at the moment. And here I'm just taking some white gesso and I'm applying it on my page, throughout my whole page. And my plan is that this gesso will tone down the colors of the letters, and they won't be so bright and vibrant and won't distract as much from my photo. So here, I'm really sorry about this frame. So I didn't realize at that moment. So here I'm trying to decide on which row I want to put my alphas right now. And then here I'm trying to see if I want to use some distress inks to add more color to my title, but I don't really like the look of that. So I decided to ink my edges to add more interest to the title and make it slightly different than my background. So there I was just putting foam dots on everything. Yep, so that's prepared. And then here I'm using a piece of blue cardstock, which I'm going to ink with this distress ink in the tumbled glass. And then I'm taking abandoned coral and inking the edge, inking a perimeter around that, what is it called? Around the cardstock. And I did that to add some more red to my layout because there's a lot of red in that photo in the bag. So then I went to my second stash kit and took this piece of white felt where I'm going to put my photo on. And then I also took this, what is it called? Oh my god. This red polka dot pattern paper to put behind my photo, as well as the white and red heart pattern that I'm going to put behind the blue cardstock. So those papers I took out from my third stash kit on my YouTube channel, so I'll leave the links below if you want to check that out. And then I want to find some more pink papers or stuff like that to add because I felt like it needed something more. So I found this a pink stripe. And then I was thinking about that green, but And then here I'm thinking about bordering my page with a red, but I'm deciding against that because I found this piece of pink cardstock that I think works much better to distract from the background, to add more to make you focus more on the picture cluster there. As far as embellishments go, I'm just adding a chipboard piece on the photo, some washi tape on the top and bottom, and some enamel dots, as well as a heart next to the title there. Okay, so the layout is complete. I did really struggle with it because maybe it's because I haven't scrapped for quite a while. So this was my first layout in quite a while, so maybe that's why. Because I did use this technique in the past, just with pattern paper. So I don't know. Anyway, I do really like how it turned out. It's quite simple, I think. I mean, there's no zero embellishments. It's just papers and like some washi and some enamel dots. Basically, that's it. Okay, so it was fun doing this. I really like how it turned out. So in the middle I was thinking what am I doing? This isn't working. But I figured it out and I really like it. So let me know in the comments below how you feel about this layout, and please be honest. Even if you don't like it, please just go ahead and tell me that in the comments below. So yeah. I'm going to show you this layout close up right now. Okay, there you go. And I'll include some photos right after this. So thanks for watching. Be sure to check everybody else's videos in the you can find the links in the description below. Yeah, so thanks for watching and see you next time.